Tell me, why are you a maker?
No comment.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the wee donkey, can we just move this thing along before it drives us all round the bloody bend?
What he said. Answer the question.
You're just gonna have to wait a few minutes to find out. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, and welcome everybody. Unfortunately, we seem to have lost Andy at this present moment.
The Dremel screws has disappeared.
And I was just pretending to be frozen.
Yeah, that's the one.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening and welcome to our live stream.
Well, while we're waiting for Andy to rejoin us, shall we go through some of the people in the chat?
Yeah, we can.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We'll skip out of order, but hey.
Yeah.
Right, out of the chat, we have Donald of Angel. Evening. We have
Hello.
Scott, Blue Light Turner.
Evening.
We have Wayne the Wood Turner. Scroll, scroll, scroll. We have Dale from Maple 2 Studios.
Andy says his VPN has literally dropped out and won't connect.
Yeah.
We have Andrew at AGK. We have Wayne Bigfoot.
Hello, hello, hello.
Auntie Valerie will be somewhere around.
Hello.
Evening.
Yes.
And we have JP, Jamie Page from JP Woodwork.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello. Hello.
Wyvie Woodshed's in with us.
Hey, Andrew. I think they've all been having a chat between them, look.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of chat there already.
Yeah.
Mr. Keep It Classy himself is Huey Lionheart's in with us.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl's in with us. Hi, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
Ain't got that far. We have Garrett with
Oh,
us.
sorry. I'm jumping ahead. Sorry, Phil.
Oh,
John from Jigs' Sheds with us. Mark S is with us.
Oh, Stroughton. Hello.
I'm getting there, honestly.
Joseph.
Josie's there. Lucy Bundy Rose joined us.
Hey, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
She didn't think she was going to make it tonight. She messaged me saying she didn't think she was going to make it. But nice to see you.
That's about it from the present moment.
Okay, so during the live, if anybody's got any questions, please drop them in the chat. And basically, you guys know the drill. If you got a question, capital Q at the beginning, and drop it in. Okay.
There across the bottom. Well done, Phil.
Yes, it is. It's magic like that, you see. Okay, so we have got. You want to do? We've got to make
The sticker wall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You never know. He may join us by the time we've got.
Yeah, he'll join us in the last 5 minutes.
It'll make us feel like he's here with us if you do the sticker wall video.
Yeah. So we're gonna put the sticker wall up because we got some great guys sent stickers in this month, and hopefully you guys have got your stickers back again. So
here we go.
Hello. We're going to stick some stickers on the board now. Let's stick some stickers on the board. We have a medical theme this month, which is pretty cool because so if like woodturners cut a finger off, then you know what to do. Cool. What you can do is you can call Tim, who is one of our very own misfits, our very own Doc Turner. Yeah, get him on 999 emergency services. He might pick up, he might not. And then we have next one, the Blue Light Turner. Whoop whoop! It's the sound of wood turning. We have two from our lovely Blue Light Wood Turner. We have this one here that is going to go here. And then we have this one here that's going to keep it. It's going to keep it friendly. Look, two little friend stickers just next to each other. There you go. That's the stickers for this month. Please remember to send in all of your stickers. Anyone who hasn't, send them in, and you get 1, 2, 3 lovely Dremel stickers in return. Thanks.
He's an absolute nutter.
He's not here.
I know he's not. You know why he's disappeared, don't you? Because he didn't want to sing this month's song.
Yeah. What was that accent about though? Like, why did he suddenly turn?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I've just had a thought while I was talking about medical things, an idea for a future live would be emergency workshop first aid, maybe with a doctor and a blue light turner. What does blue light turner do?
Scott.
Yeah,
he's a medical technician.
Medical technician. They might be able to offer some tips. I mean, because I could have done with some tips.
Oh yeah, because you did your finger, didn't you?
I did my thumb and my finger.
Yours, your hand. Yeah, that was it. I remember that.
Two different
Barry
injuries.
from Real
two
Simple
times.
Things has joined us.
Help, Baz. But
Hello.
yeah, that could definitely be something to look at, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But what are we talking about tonight?
We actually, what we need to do is we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves here, Mark. Because, guys, if you have any stickers that you want to send in, the address is in the chat. What happens is you send your stickers in, and then Andy from Dremel will send stickers back out to you guys, which are the Misfit Maker stickers. So you get a full sticker swap. What it basically is that you send your stickers to him and he feels like he's got fan mail. So
it makes him feel popular.
Yeah, it does. So yeah. But thank you to you guys for sending in your stickers this month. Anybody that wants to follow the Blue Light Turner and Doc Turner, the Instagram links are in the chat, in the description box below. So everything's in there. Okay. So Beard 16's just arrived in.
Evening,
hey,
Rich.
You okay?
Good evening.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We're missing out on all Andy's spiel, aren't
We
we?
are, aren't we? Well, we're a bit lost without all his spiel. He pads everything out.
He does. He's used to it.
Yeah. So,
is it show and tell next?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so, yes. So what have you been doing, Mark?
Well,
Anything good? What have you been making?
Well, I'm currently working on this. Hold on. I'm practicing my wood carving.
Cool.
Hang on, let's just
bring you in.
Hold on.
Wrong ones.
Wrong ones, hang on.
Hold on.
Not working for me tonight.
There you are, Mark.
There you go. Yeah, so just to
brains engaged.
It's just a bit of scrap wood that I found on a beach in Bamborough.
Cool.
Just a bit of practice, with that. And
are you going to wood burn it afterwards? So you're going to add some like the sort of
do a bit of wood burning with it as well.
pretty cool.
Andy's almost back in.
Andy's
I can see him.
Yeah.
If he unmutes his microphone, we might be able to hear him. So that's another story.
Or we could just, he's back.
Oh my God, the peace has been averted now. What else have you been working on?
And then I've just started with this. I need some ideas actually, whilst there's a few people in the chat. So I've done a few jerry cans. So I'm about to start on my next one that I want to take to Makers Central if I can.
What are you putting in this one though?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't have a plan for it, so I'm after suggestions. So if anybody's got any suggestions, they can drop them in the comments for me. So whether
you've done Dremel tools, haven't you?
I've done a few Dremel tools. I've got versatile.
And then you've done the alcohol one, didn't you?
Winnie, yeah. So I need an idea. It can either be tool related or Dremel related or whatever. But I've got some ideas of my own. But it'd be good to see some other ideas of mini bar.
JP's put mini bar. Yeah. He did one of those. Have you got it to hand?
The minibar one, it's attached to the wall. Hold on.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hold on.
That's one way of not losing your minibar. Attach it to the wall.
There we go.
That's pretty cool.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to show alcohol on this.
You can't see that it's alcohol. It's fine. It's.
You just did, so.
Bugger. I have to swear on this.
They thought you're frozen again.
Yeah, you stop shaking your hands. Yeah.
Randy was here. Yeah, so any ideas on what I could do with my jerry can, drop them in the comments, and then I might take them on board. I probably will take them on board, but yeah.
Scott Blue Light Turner says, workshop first aid kit.
Yes.
I watched
Perfect.
There you go.
While workshop first aid kit, that's a really good idea, actually. I might do a smaller one than that, though, because I've got another small jerry can. It might be a bit big for a first aid kit.
Yeah, Huey says small picnic set.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
How many mini things can you get in there?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Whilst you're offline, Andy, I mentioned that might be a good idea, since we had a bit of a medical theme on the sticker wall, which you missed. That as a future live, could we get a couple of the medical people in and do a first aid in the workshop type of live stream?
We could, but I feel like this might be just a random way of you getting people to perform the kiss of life on you, which will be a bit weird.
Oh dear.
Oh, you've worked me out already. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Sorry for being late. My VPN decided to stop working as it does typically. As if I know what a VPN is, please.
Virtual private network.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, shoot! Thanks for explaining the joke, Kez. I'm glad you're here. Crikey. God, I wish it hadn't started working.
Anyway,
I was just about to do then a carpentry first aid related joke, but then I decided it would work. Oh, I spoiled the joke. I'm not sure if it would work. Carpentry related.
Time to move on.
So what did I miss? What did I miss when I was away?
Don't forget, grab your bingo sheet, because there's prizes up for grabs.
Bingo.
What is the
Grab your bingo
prize?
sheet.
The prize this month is the new Dremel Max sanding drum thing.
Ooh.
The brass one that lasts like a million times. It's probably not a million. I can't back that up, but it lasts longer than the
35 times.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Brand spanking
Oh, they're the
new.
new gold ones, aren't they?
Yeah, I love gold.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Turn the light
It's going
round.
to be. There's going to be some strange accents coming out. I'm afraid, guys. Have you done? Did you do the sticker wall whilst I was gone?
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh,
I did it.
All the lonely stickers.
Yeah, your lonely stickers.
The lonely stickers.
Lonely stickers.
Yeah.
Did you know? And this is an actual fact. And Kez told me this, that stickers rhymes with knickers. And you know what I mean? Sticky knickers, isn't it?
Snickers.
Oh my life.
No, not a sticky
Snickers.
Snickers. No one wants a sticky Snickers. No one wants sticky knickers, to be fair. But
Lucy doesn't know how to get the bingo sheet. Where can she find the bingo sheet? I know it's
in
been
the
on.
description below.
In the description below, there's a link to the bingo sheet that you can download or screenshot or whatever you floats your boat, really.
JP Woodwork was going to make a joke about nachos, but it's a bit cheesy.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Don't get me started on cheese and
Oh,
nachos.
Andy, it's your turn. Keep it classy.
Sorry. Wow. I can't actually believe that Jamie is telling me that. Crikey.
You're the worst.
How the mighty have fallen.
Right, come on, let's see what you've been working on.
What have I been working on?
Yeah,
I've been working on a
what have you been
house. So you might want to switch camera for this one. So we're working on this. So you saw it. Some of you guys saw it last month.
There you go.
That's Mark.
That's Mark.
So some of you guys saw it last month as I just using the glue gun to basically glue the cardboard together. And this month I have just finished painted it. So it's turned out pretty good.
A lot of work has gone into that, Kez.
It has. Even though it was like upcycled, like cardboard, it's like Christmas cardboard. That's all it was. So you stuff off the Amazon boxes and stuff like that. But yeah, even though it was that, it still took a lot of time and a lot of thought process to get like the windows right and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm glad I finished it. It's one of those projects where you've sort of like really wanted to get it started, but then you come to the end and you're like, I just really want to get it finished now.
What was the purpose of it? So why have you made it?
I made it. My 13-year-old paints Warhammer. I paint Warhammer with him, and he wanted something for his Warhammer figures. Now, unfortunately, I think the scale is quite off, but he still loves it, and so wants to use it and stuff like that. I mean, these are just like egg boxes on here, and just all these thousands of tiles. I might have been fed up of cutting them.
Work. I'll try and find the link for Lucy.
Lucy, you can go to our, if you go to the Dremel_UK Instagram account, it's posted on there as well, if that helps.
Yeah, so it's just empty boxes.
That's brilliant.
Just empty
That's really
boxes.
cool. Out of interest, Kiz, how did you, I know you stuck your fingers together quite a few times with it. Right.
Yeah.
But what did you use to paint it? What kind of paint?
I've just used normal acrylic paint. I've just got a box. Hang on a minute, I'll show you. My box of paint actually belongs in a Dremel box. So there you go. Can we see that? You
might be able to see it.
There. Yeah. So all I've got here is just a box of just acrylics, just normal acrylic paints, just random selection that I've had for a few years now. And yeah, they just live in there.
Been some comments about this. So awesome. That's stunning, Kez. Nice work, Kez. Looks amazing, Kez. Brilliant, Kez. Oh, maybe I should say who said the comments as well.
I can see.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks, guys. It's
yeah, I'll let you show that one.
Just a random thing.
To your side.
No, it's brilliant.
Hang on. Thank you. Right, this is Phil's project that he's been working on. Some of you may have seen it.
A brick wall.
It's actually a chopping board.
Oh.
But it's just so weighty.
That's fantastic as well.
So you're going to tell us anything about it, Phil, instead of just letting me show everything?
No, let you do it.
No, you're all right.
What type of wood's in that, Phil?
It's beech and Meranti.
Nice.
Is a little bit of spalting every now and again, just for a bit of effect.
I could see a bit of spalting in some of the beech.
Yeah.
It looks really good. And oh, you got a nice angle as well. Is that 30 degree angle at the bottom?
It's just so I can pick it up.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, that's enough of that.
Don't put on your foot. That looked really heavy.
How have you finished it?
That's finished in tung oil with some board wax that Bigfoot Woodcraft gave me.
Nice, because it's got like a nice matte sheen to it.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yours.
We'll have lots of knife marks in it soon, no doubt. So.
Yes, he wanted a butcher's block, so he got.
Did you say it was end grain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours.
What does end grain mean?
Oh dear.
It's on the end of its grain. So if you've got a piece of wood, that's your grain goes that way. Now end grain is the bit that's on the end, Andy.
Don't act like you don't. You just don't. You lot.
But when you cut into it, it self-heals to a degree.
So chopping boards are best when they are done with end grain.
They're just a pain to sand to get nice and smooth.
And
okay,
so lots and lots of
end grain.
Yeah. Yes.
Lucy, with the bingo card, so we say stupid things throughout the live, and if you hear them, you can just cross it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've had lonely stickers. You've had sticky knickers.
There's lonely stickers, sticky knickers, sticky Snickers, and cheesy nachos. You might have had sticky knickers, but I haven't. Thanks.
Well, not recently. No.
Oh my god.
Where's this going?
Don't want to know.
We've had strange accents as well that Kez hasn't ticked off.
Oh, sorry, strange accents.
Yeah.
We did have the strange accents, yeah.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
always you.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Already.
So what's
Joseph says make an aeroplane, Lucy.
Oh, Nino in the sticker wall.
Nino. Was
did I say Nino?
Yeah.
No, you didn't do it in the sticker wall.
But it's just
but he's just made us say Nino, hasn't he? That's clever.
Nino, yeah.
There you go, there's one.
He's smart.
Right, we have had some makers send their
Has Andy made anything?
Yeah, have you made anything besides a mess?
No, I haven't made anything this week. I'm trying to look around. No, afraid not.
You're not made a mess.
No, well, yeah, I've done that, obviously. Obviously, come on.
But you made afraid not.
No, I made afraid not. No, nothing for me. I do have. I will be making something soon because remember we talked about a few. It was either last night anyway. About sending some materials to me to have a play with. Well, Andy Matthews is going to send me some nuts, which sounds dirty. Now I've said it out loud.
Please don't play with Andy's nuts.
No.
Not on a live show, Andy.
It's a family show, isn't it? No, he described him as, I want to say it's not ivory, but it's called like fake ivory or something because it's like a big nut that you play with.
Yeah, because I think ivory's illegal.
Yeah, well, I know that. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't do my career very well, will it? Let's do a step-by-step guide on how to carve ivory. Anyway, because of the way it polishes it up, it looks like ivory. So he's sending me a couple to play with that me and Grace can have a go at in the office. So hopefully, for the next live, we might have that, which would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That doesn't help you lot now. That's kind of look what you could have won. But yeah. Right, should we move on, Meow?
Yes,
yep.
Meow.
Right, Meow.
You timed that perfection. Jamie just put Meow in the chat.
Literally, as you said it was in the chat.
Yes, our Blue Light Turner friend, Tag One Nut, that's the one.
Oh. Thanks, Scott.
Bless you.
Just to complete it.
Nobby's not. Nobby is a free elf.
Well, before we move on to anything else, I'm running out of time. Shall we move on to what everybody else has been doing this week?
We've still got 40 minutes. Got loads of time, but yes, please do.
Yeah. So
here's what everybody else has been doing.
Well, hang on, not gone full screen. There we go. So are you talking through these, Andy?
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you want me to talk through them? Because I
Andy didn't do them. Mark put it together.
Okay, Mark put it together, so you can talk through this one.
I'll talk through them, but I can't see anything at the minute other than the oh, there we go. So Michaela has made this X-Wing, and it's made from 3mm stainless steel sheets, spark plugs, 2.4mm stainless welding rods, and all welded together and cleaned up with the Dremel Max abrasive bus. I think that was the new ones that we've recently been sent. So
yes, it was the new ones. I did see the photograph that were, on her Instagram. So her Instagram is obviously up there, guys.
Yeah, as long as I spelt it right, it's that's up there.
That is out of this world, and it's great to see that an influencer is using the Max accessories.
Yeah,
it's
excitement of accessories.
Out of this world, was that a bit of a Star Wars joke? Andrew from. I didn't know Andrew's surname. Sorry, Andrew. From AGK Woodworks has made a ash bowl. Now, in his Instagram information, it said not a dog bowl. So I don't quite. Not sure if that's a joke of some sort. I didn't quite get, but it's a 10-inch ash blank is what he used to make it, and then he's used Hampshire sheen from the colour range, easy wood carbide cutters to turn it. I don't know all the turning terminology, I'm afraid. Chestnut products for the finish, and clear lacquer chestnut microcrystalline wax, and used his record power coronet regent lathe. I think that looks fantastic.
Cool. Awesome. Not a dog bowl.
It's not a dog bowl.
Awesome, not a dog bowl.
He's obviously also
Daryl, I didn't get round to changing. I spelt your name wrong on a couple of these, and I've not got round to changing it. So you're missing an L somewhere. So Daryl has made a Triumph Thruxton. I think I've said that right. He had the devils in the detail on loop in his head whilst he was making this one. Cool. He made the wheels removable, outer bearings, and was trying to get as close to the reference picture as possible. I think that looks fantastic.
It does, doesn't it?
There are quite a few more pictures of that on his Instagram page if you want to take a look. I think there's another one from Daryl next.
We'll have another one from him.
Yeah. So he also made the knitting hands, and this is where I spelled his name wrong. Found the hands are very difficult to make. I think anything he makes looks difficult to make to me. And he asked his wife nicely if she could photocopy her hands front and back to help him figure out the dimensions, and use various sizes and thicknesses of stainless steel tube for the fingers. The main part of the hands were 75mm stainless steel tubing. I'm sure there was a lot more to it than that.
Yeah, I would say so.
But obviously there was only a little bit of information I could put in here. So yeah, I think that looks awesome too.
Oh, absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Nice work.
Wouldn't know where to begin. And then Valerie from Valerie's Crafty Attic, she won, was it last one or was it December? She won the Stylo
December.
Plus. December.
Was it December or January?
Yeah, it was a Christmas giveaway.
Christmas.
The hints in the text.
Says it right there. I typed it in there.
Christmas. Did you type it or did you copy and paste it, Mark?
Copied and pasted.
There you go.
And so she tried engraving on glass for the first time using the Stylo Plus, empty jar, and she was surprised by the outcome, pleasantly surprised by the outcome, and it looks really good, I think, as well.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful deer's head and wreath. She used the Stylo Plus with the multi-chuck, made it incredibly easy to change bits whilst engraving, and she used a few bits, including the Dremel 7103 diamond wheel point, which worked perfectly on the glass jar.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah. So it would be really great to see other people's makings, designs, whatever you happen to make over the next month, and just send us pictures, and we can show as many as you want. Send them to the email address that Andy's pointing to, or you can send it to Phil, Kez, or myself. Yeah. Or no, just send it there. Just send it there, Andy says. Don't send it anywhere.
You can send it to anyone else. That's fine, as long as
he doesn't want us seeing it first. You see?
No. It's
but
really...
when you post pictures on like Instagram from person to person, like the direct messages, or on Facebook or something, it's kind of like it just goes from your phone and just goes through. But when you got to try and remember email addresses and stuff, and I just find that people tend to just message them rather than email them.
If only we had a Discord or something. You know?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah,
we had a Discord.
Even a Facebook group would do nicely.
Yeah, anything like
just
that.
For a base to put us all.
Well, Anywho,
anybody else? If anybody wants the email address, it's also pinned to the top of the chat.
Awesome. And it's in the description box, so there's plenty of places to find it.
And if anyone thinks you would benefit from a Discord, please put a yes in the comments now.
Oh, I'm gonna
raise your hand, guys. Raise your hand.
Anywho, as Kez says though, if anyone wants to send it to either of us, send it to obviously the Dremel Instagram, Facebook page, blah 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 blah, or to Mark, Kez, and Phil. You have all their things. We're happy. We're happy to receive it any way we can. Stop it. But yeah, no, just please send us your projects, because it is awesome to see, especially with Valerie's, because you do that whole I never win combat. She doesn't sound like this, I'm sure. But
no, she doesn't.
I'm not entering that because I never win anything. But Valerie did, and it's really awesome to actually see someone like using it. So which is really, really cool. And Valerie, it turned out incredibly well, considering that's your first time using a Stylo Plus to do engraving. That's bloody brilliant, to be honest with you. I mean, trust me, I've seen a lot of people pick up a Dremel for the first time, and it does not turn out like that at all.
Yeah, she's done really well. And I do believe Huey has won the last giveaway you did as well for the Stylo. Yeah, so that's pretty good. That's two people. That's pretty good. Pretty awesome, that we all know.
So we have a question for you, Andy. Have you received your parcel yet?
I haven't, I'm afraid, but I'm only in the office 2 days a week, so I will check next week when I'm in, Valerie. I'm very much looking forward to this, unless I find one of our goods in fellows covered in crumbs looking very pleased with himself. I'm not going to be happy. But yes, that was I will check next week, and in advance, thank you very much. I will take a picture of me stuffing my face if they're all if they're still there, hopefully. So thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, but that's really cool.
Yeah, pretty cool, pretty awesome. Donnie, you don't have to have your Discord on a laptop, Chromebook, or anything like that. You can actually just have the app on your phone as well, which is normally a little bit easier.
There was a few yeses I saw there. Yeah, there was at least 5.
Yeah. There's a few yeses there. So yeah, Andy deflected that pretty well, didn't he?
I
did.
Which by my maths is a quarter of the chat.
Yeah.
25% of the people want a Discord.
They
not
are
a majority.
Yes, Huey, winner, chicken dinner. Come on.
Oh, Donna wants to know, did you get her parcel?
If that's the when you sent us in our stickers, the little, I don't know, mine's gone blank.
Coins, weren't they?
The coins, yes, the little coins. I've stuck them to the sticker board. So if that's what you mean, then yes. If not, I will double check with our goods in if you've sent something else. But yeah, the coins are on the sticker board. They have pride of place next to your sticker. Oh, cool. I hope that's okay.
Maybe we'll have to show the sticker board again in a minute. Just 1, so we can hear Andy's accent again, and 2, so we can see the coins, if that's what it was.
Yes. So.
She says nope.
Nope.
Nope. Oh,
you got another one then.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you might think everybody's going to think you're getting really popular.
Andy.
What's with this? It's going to be this would be awesome. This would be cool. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, normally I just get like
empty parcels.
Yeah, I just get rubbish like marketing crap.
Like, beware of the one that starts ticking though.
Yeah.
What have you sent?
He's going to send me an alarm clock just to really annoy me.
Yeah, one of the old wind-up ones.
Yeah. Oh, it certainly will wind me up. But awesome.
Yes.
What's next?
So, now I did have frequently asked questions next, but I think it may be better to go on to our topic for this month.
Seems we're half an hour in. I suppose it might be a.
Yeah. So our topic for this month was why makers make. So we want to know from you guys what brings you outside, what makes you make things, whether it be through necessity, business, or mental health. You know, a lot of people do things for different reasons, and a lot of people make for different reasons. And Mark, you put a poll up, didn't you? And you got a message back, and I got a message as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I was interrupting.
Yeah, go for it. No, go for it.
No, so I put a poll up and asking, was it for money? Was it for mental health? Was it for what was the other reason? For a reason.
Furniture.
Like, for a reason. So you need something, you make it, and then other and ask people to. So one person put for money, and that was my 13-year-old son who thought he was being funny.
As they do.
Yeah. And then 47% was mental health. And then it was about 30-odd% for I need a thing, I make a thing, and then quite a few people put other as well. I can't remember the exact percentages, but majority was for mental health. Yeah.
Joseph says for the love of making.
Yeah, that's also a good reason. You know, just like making things, and you know, what does that bring you though? You know, you for the love of making. You know, when you satisfaction and stuff, it's it's really good, isn't it?
Jigsy from John from Jigsy's Shed says, do you have hiding from the wife as an option?
I should.
You don't, do you?
I can't hide from the wife. She's in here with me. There's a theme going on here because Wayne from Bigfoot Woodcraft says he started making to get away from Valerie.
But she's in your workshop too. Okay, so I got the one that I got, and I mean the person was in the chat. I don't know if he wants me to say who it is or whatever. It's not a secret. And it said it helps him to unwind from his job as an emergency technician, medical technician, and he found making after being diagnosed with PTSD. So obviously PTSD is another mental health issue. So yeah. No, I know it's not a secret, Scott, but you know.
But it is a good way to de-stress. I mean, everyone.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone is different, and we've tried looking into as a company. Not so much Dremel is going to like solve mental health issues. We know this. You know, everyone is different. Everything is not. It's not like a Dremel will, but we do know the benefit, and I think a few people have mentioned it. I know we've discussed it within the four of us, in that concentrating on something for a short period of time, using your hands, using your brain in a way that concentrates and focuses it rather than it going everywhere, is a great way of de-stressing, dealing with mental health. Everyone's different. My way of dealing with my own mental health is to go for a run or to go to the gym. Or I do, you know, I used to do coloring, adult coloring, and building models, although I like building a model and I don't paint it. Well, I'm a bit strange. I don't know why. I get bored once it comes to painting.
I've told you before, you build the model and I'll paint him for you.
Yeah, it's a good way of us.
Morning, he's got a room full of unfinished models.
Probably have, yeah.
Logan might be busy then.
Yeah, if you need to get rid of them for a weekend, I've got more than enough. But yeah, I mean, it's a delicate issue. I have to say, as the corporate stooge, put that caveat in there. But I also want to say that as someone who has had mental issues and still has them, and deals them in different ways. Everyone does deal with them in different ways. The best way is to talk to people. I'm sure I love the fact that the maker community, although can be a bit catty sometimes, which is hilarious. Every community is like that. I've just joined a CrossFit gym. It's exactly the same. But I love the fact that the making community feels like a family, especially how you guys with the audience, you know, you people that come along, and I hope new people as well. You find that we love inclusivity. Working with these four is sometimes stressful, but majority of the time is brilliant. It is a lot of fun. But just talking about things can help. And even if it is a way of, you don't have to talk about your issues, talking about a project you want to do, whether that is coloring or carving or anything that you want to do, that can be a way of opening up and just having some time with someone to talk things through. And then if you want to talk about any issues you have, then feel free. I mean, there are obviously official channels to go to. There's plenty of charities out there that if you are having issues to talk to, but I like to think that we could all talk as well. I mean, so feel free. Yeah, I mean, I have no issue talking to people about my issues. And recently had it when we have a lot of interns at Bosch and at Dremel.
Yeah.
And trying to manage them is different to how I was managed when I was their age. And we have to understand that talking to them about things affect people in different ways. So I had an emotional breakdown a number of years ago, and I couldn't spot signs because that kind of whole talking about it didn't. It was just about starting the whole mental health thing, men talking about mental health, but it wasn't a thing. It was kind of, you know, stiff upper lip, man up, that kind of thing. And
it's
I remember
getting a lot better now, though, isn't it?
It is. And I remember sitting in a therapy session, and I started having a panic attack. Now, I didn't know I was having a panic attack because that happened to me all the time. And it was only when my therapist said, "You are having a panic attack. Just calm down. Just start breathing." And she got me into breathing techniques and things like that. That helped. But what I like to talk to my interns is feeling like that is not normal. You shouldn't. And it does kind of creep up on you little by little. Little things happen.
Was you taught the 3-3-3 rule?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
What's the 3-3-3 rule?
The 3-3-3 rules is when you are having a panic attack or an anxiety attack, you go for you try and picture, you know, when you look at your surroundings and you pick 3 things that you're surrounded and you name them. Then you pick 3 smells. So 3 scents that you can smell. So you kind of go, I've done 3 sight, 3 smell, and then you do 3 tactile. So what you can feel. And what that does is because you're then thinking about the 3 things that you can see, the 3 things that you can smell, and the 3 things that you can touch, it brings your brain down enough to come out of that anxiety attack.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's called the 3-3-3 rule.
Yeah, that's really cool. No, thank you for that, because that's a really cool way of dealing with it. I was taught with counting from 1 to 10, breathing in and out, in through your nose, out through your mouth, if with your belly breathing, as they call it.
It's your diaphragm, isn't it?
Yeah. Hands on your belly, and just just trying to convince. And they taught me a way of, it's like I'm sure people can relate to this, but an intern once asked me what's it like, and I'm like, imagine standing in the middle of the M25, right? You're in the central reservation, you are standing there, and there is a lot of traffic flying past you at like 1,000 miles an hour or whatever it is, and each one of those cars or trucks or whatever is a negative thought, and it just builds, and it's just like it just becomes noise in my head. So my therapist taught me to, she said it like, and someone else had told her this and said it's like, you can't stop negative thoughts. It's just impossible. I remember my mum when I was a kid used to go like, when I couldn't sleep, she'd be like, "I'll just think of nothing." Have you ever tried thinking of nothing? It's freaking impossible.
It is impossible.
I love my mum to bits, but it's one of the dumbest things she's ever said. Yeah, it was.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
You can't think of nothing.
Yeah, think of nothing. I was like, well, yeah, that's just ruined up. But described it as like, you can't stop negative thoughts, like you can't stop waves. Has anyone tried stopping waves in the ocean? No, you can't stop them, but you can learn to surf. And the whole idea of surfing the waves is that they all have their place, and you can pick them out. And once you use that the action that Kez described, or if you use breathing techniques that I've been taught, you can start to not compartmentalize, but it's kind of like drawing a box around you that you're in the middle of, and those thoughts can't get in because you're going to deal with them when they need to be dealt with.
They don't all need to be dealt with right at that second. You know, they can be dealt with, in a couple of days' time or hours or whatever, even minutes.
Yeah, the way making things works is you are focused on making rather than whatever caused your problem at the time.
Yeah,
exactly.
I saw a message a little while ago from Scott saying he just literally sits in front of his scroll saw and zones out.
Yeah, which is great.
And sometimes you have to because there is just too much, and your brain does overpower you, doesn't it?
And sometimes for me, it's not just always the making; it's the thinking about the making and the planning of the making,
the steps,
and the making it in my head before I actually make it. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
I like the sketching out and the drawing, and you know, sort of like sitting down with that, like putting that pencil to paper is, sort of the bit that I like. It doesn't always come out on the paper exactly how it comes out in my head, or actually in the wood or cardboard, anything like that. But the general gist is there. But yeah.
I think
says workshop's a great way to distress, a wind down of sorts.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. It is. I mean, and everyone is different. So something that we're talking about, or someone in the chat is mentioning, might not work for you, which is perfectly fine. But unless we're talking about it, then you'd never know. Sitting in that room having a panic attack, and I'd done it thousands of times before, and I didn't know until someone said, "You are having a panic attack. This is how you can spot the signs. This is how you can help deal with it." Now, it's not going to work every time, but this is how you can help yourself. And I think it comes a little bit of knowledge goes a long way, as we all know in our making and when we're making things. No one starts out an expert at it. No one knows how to deal with things straight away, but talking about things helps, because you can either just get something off your chest, or you might find that the other person has been through something similar, and they can either empathize or give you some good techniques to help. And it's very similar to how I see this community interact with your making projects as well. And if that helps you verbalize what you're going through when you're talking to someone, because it can be very difficult to talk to someone, think of it as a project. If that helps you, as Kez says, you're getting your ideas down, you're getting your thoughts down, whether that's writing or talking to someone, and then once they're there, you can actually, as Mark said, plan the physical act of doing something about it.
Does that all make sense? I hope
yeah.
so.
It's also when you're speaking to people as well and doing, sort of like we have your panic attacks and things like that, or whatever it is, meltdowns. I mean, we've got a child with autism that has meltdowns. I know there's people in the chat that's also got children or they are autistic themselves. It's sort of like it's also talking to people and going, this is okay. And you are going to be okay. You might not feel okay right now, but you will be okay soon, and it's just talking, and it is normalizing it rather than going, oh, how they used to years ago. You know what I mean? It is normal.
I think, and also by talking to people, I mean, you obviously all look at me and think, wow, he's good looking, he's amazing, he's successful. Look at him, he's got his own live show with some makers. It's amazing.
We say that all the time.
Big head.
Daily, obviously.
My point, my serious point is that you have no idea what that person's going through. Now we can all be
kind. Be kind, because you don't know what everybody's day-to-day is.
Exactly. So you can look at someone and think their life is perfect, and you can either go one or two ways. Oh, I wish I could be like them, and they could be looking at you going, God, I wish I could be like them.
Yeah.
But also it's funny, and I remember again seeing a picture of about mental health, about females who work out in a gym, and it had two people on a treadmill. One was a picture of a large lady. One was a picture of an athletic lady, and the large lady is looking over, and her thought bubble is, God, I wish I was like that. I wish I could run a lot. I wish I could all that thing. And then the other one, her thought bubble was, God, I wish I had the confidence to be out, be wearing that, be doing that, be everything like that. So you don't know what's going on in people's heads.
No, you don't.
Because they look perfect doesn't mean they are. And also everyone's problems are big to them. That's another thing I've also realized as well, in that what may seem trivial to you doesn't mean it isn't really, really hurting someone else.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big thing in that. That's something that I struggle with my friends, as again, they're all my age, we're all late 30s, early 40s. And we kind of think, oh, what problems could you have? And it's like, no, calm down. That problem is big to that person. You don't have it. Just be thankful you don't have it. So that whole empathy thing is a good way of going, okay, this problem is big for you. Even if you don't understand it, that's fine. But I can help you with it. I can help you get through it in a way that you might not know just yet.
And sometimes, right? Sometimes you might not want to talk, or sort of like people might not want to talk or do these certain things or anything, but just to have a coffee or something, just to sit and be, is also a good thing to do. So
and even if and if you want to use as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, sharing projects and how that can help you like concentrate and focus on something, share the project with us. Use that as an excuse to go, right, I'm going to spend an hour this month, half an hour, a few days, concentrating on me and just doing something that I love doing. And I'm going to share it with those idiots on the live stream, or that one idiot and his
why not?
3 maker mates on the live stream. And that would be amazing.
When we've got a little boy, he's autistic, like I said earlier, and he actually has a pet. He has a cat that the cat actually favored him. So it's like, and he is like, the cat is Sterling, and he actually acts as like a mental health. He's his mental health crutch kind of thing. So, it's kind of like, does anybody have any pets that, that they use for, helping them out for day-to-day life and things like that?
It's quite often the thing. I quite often seen dogs out with like a special vest on, saying I can't remember what the right term is, but it says something about there being not a care dog, and that's not the right. I can't really think of the word, but
it is a support dog.
Yeah, support dog.
Support dog. Yeah.
So,
and they do have them. They're training them for autistic children. Now we did have a dog, but it didn't turn out it wasn't a support dog, but we did have a dog originally, but it didn't turn out very well for Logan. So we passed him on. My mum had him, and we had a cat instead. And the cat has just taken to Logan, and he's support cat.
Yeah.
So, but
animals have this sense, don't they? When you're close to them, that they can sense your moods. And I know our dog does. And I know you've got a dog as well, Andy. And I'm not quite sure if it's the same with you, but they can sense when you're happy. They can sense when you're sad, and they sort of seem to know what to do at the time.
Yeah, my dog doesn't like me, so.
Oh, that's right.
Do you blame it?
He can join the maker community.
No, I can't. No, no. Which reminds me, I must talk about the pet grooming tool at some point, and I realised that is a totally different thing. But yeah, it's all. I mean, how do we end this?
I don't think
just talk.
Yeah.
I think it is just talk, and there is. I think you found the link, didn't you, for the NHS website /help, and they do a lot, obviously, of techniques and stuff for mental health. But yeah, just literally talk to the person next to you. Talk to the person that's on the other end of the phone. Message people. People that you know, even people that you don't know. I mean.
Sometimes it's easier to speak to someone you don't know about something that you might never ever meet again because you couldn't unload. So speak to someone on the end of a phone or mental health professional.
And I know this sounded to me on Mark's point. I have I mean, I'm bragging now, but I have a wonderful partner. She is the most supportive person she's absolutely lovely and amazing and brilliant. But I won't talk to her when I'm having an episode. When I'm feeling really anxious. She knows it. She knows I am, but I won't talk to her because I feel ashamed. But I will tell some random person at a bus stop my life story. And one way I've found of being able to communicate is, this going to sound really narcissistic, but talking about myself in the third person. It sounds really strange, but it's almost like I'm disconnecting from myself. This isn't about me. This is about a subject. So that can help sometimes. If that helps people.
There's a question on the screen for you, Andy.
Dremel pet grooming attachments. Yes, Joseph, we have a pet grooming attachment that we've just launched that you can use on a normal Dremel rotary tool, but we also have a specific Dremel tool coming out at the end of this year. Difference between them is the current one fits on the end of your tool like an attachment. There you go. Well, no, we have that attachment that's on the end of there, Mark. Yeah. But you can attach. We're doing it separately, and it uses a flat sanding disc. The next one that's coming out uses a sanding drum, but it still has a guard over it, so that if the dog moves or anything, then you're not gonna get it caught in the bit or anything. But when it's ready, I will bring one in. I'm still waiting for an easy speak biscuit cutter.
Hey, Tim.
But yeah, they haven't done one yet, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, Tim from
TF has joined us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've only got 8 minutes to go.
Has anyone mentioned Maker Central? We're going to Maker Central.
Yeah, I mentioned.
We've already done that. You were missing for that part, mate.
Has everybody got their bingo going yet? Points for prizes.
Do I need to quickly say anything?
Make prizes, sorry.
Where's the bingo?
Subtle, Kez.
I've done two. There's only 2 more on here to do.
I love my Max accessories, me.
Done that one.
Especially on my wood carving. I use my Max tools when I'm wood carving.
You're supposed to get at least the right sentence.
I'm trying.
Max
wood de-stressy, you know.
Yeah, I did that bit too.
I've ticked all of them off. I've ticked all of them off. So.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wait, what sheet you got, Andy? Because
you
haven't said anything about a biscuit cutter.
I've just mentioned the biscuit cutter.
Oh, there you go then. Bingo.
Yeah, he said that. You can't win, Kez.
John from Jigsy's Shed. Bingo from Kate.
Bingo from Kate, where? Oh, yeah, seen it. Yeah. Well done, Kate.
No. Donna there said bingo too.
Bingo for Kate. Bingo.
We've got.
You've got lots of bingos now.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. No, on that one. She was shouting at me
when we talking about sticky knickers. They mentioned it earlier, Lucy.
Yeah, sorry, Lucy. If you hadn't realised that we do well, it's this lot. They bring out the worst in me.
No, you bring out the worst in us.
Who created the bingo sheet, Andy?
Yes, Andy. Who removed beard envy to put sticky knickers on?
Well, we can't always have beard envy because then Jamie knows I'm talking about him.
Oh, I thought beard envy was about me.
Have you seen Jamie's beard? Your beard is good. Your beard is very good, but I mean,
he's got in a minute.
Yeah, what we have to do is we have to wait for Andy to actually fill out his sheet and then go back and spell correct it.
Yeah, like his Nino.
Is that not all right? Is that not
a real word? Does it need to be spelled correctly?
No, Nino.
Spelling sticky with an E before the Y.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, you got me on that one. Fair point. Oh, and actually, on the subject of competitions, because we do again, check out the Dremel Instagram account, the UK one, because we will be holding monthly and quarterly, because we call it that, prize givings. And as you've seen from some people in this chat, we do give out prizes. You will win.
Yeah.
Well, you have a very good chance.
It's actually been pretty cool that two people in the chat have actually won the prizes.
It is awesome. I mean, it's you might as well enter because you got nothing.
So Huey, we expect something from a photograph from you next month.
Yeah,
I'm only joking.
I'm not.
No. Huey, you need to produce something with your Stylo Plus.
I think Lucy needed 2 off the bingo, but she did get off to a late start.
Yeah, you did really well then. Did really well.
So she knows she's got to find got to find it first next time.
Okay, so we just. Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say we'll have another one next month. So yeah there's always a chance to.
When is Huey says he's on it, Kez.
Yeah. Awesome, Huey. We had just the frequently asked questions.
Oh, let's go for it.
So Mark had one first.
Did I?
Yes, how to use a multi-purpose cutter without breaking it.
Oh, yes. How do you use a multi-purpose cutter without breaking it?
I don't know, Mark. How do you use a multi-purpose cutter without breaking it?
You go slowly.
A multi-purpose cutter.
So I've used them a few times. So I've done it through really thin wood. Oh. Multi-purpose cooker. I'm in the wrong group. I'm in the wrong chat.
I'm going camping, obviously.
Apparently, you're on a cooking show now. Let me just get to my vegetables. We're going to cut them all up.
I have cooked with my Versatip.
Have you?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have.
What did you cook?
I caramelized creme brulee.
Oh, yeah. I've seen people do that.
And crisp the top of the lemon meringue pies.
You could jam it into a marshmallow and turn it on, but I wouldn't recommend it.
We did. No, we had the kids wanted. We've got an open fire, so we quite often would do s'mores. And
I love s'mores.
That one of we like s'mores too. But one of the kids has come to me one day and was like, Can we have a fire on? And I was like, it's like really warm. We don't really want a fire on at the moment. So I got the it was actually the Versa Flame, the other handheld one, and I toasted the marshmallows.
Toasted marshmallows with it.
So yeah, you can cook with the Dremel. It's s'mores, but you can cook. Show. Yeah, sorry.
Well, welcome to Dremel Cooking. That starts at 9.
Sorry, Mark. How do you use a multi-purpose cutter?
Well, that's a multi-purpose cutter. So I've used it for a few things. So I've used it to cut through really thin sheet wood, and you can just do it first time with that. But with thicker wood, you need to go at it slower and drop the depth bit by bit. Otherwise, it's just going to burn the wood, and it's probably going to snap and break. So go slowly and increase the depth gradually.
Okay. Because we do get a lot of people when they get a kit, because we put them in there, go, what does this drill bit do? And it's like, no, it's a cutter. You need to use it in the this is obviously a technical thing.
You use it with a circle cutter.
Bit.
So I've only ever used it with the circle cutters. Circle
You
cutting.
can use it in the writer base as well.
Scott said he's going to have to go. He's got a 4 a.m. alarm. So thanks for joining us, Scott. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So next question. Who had the question?
So next question was for me, and it was, what do I clean my pyrography tips with? So I actually...
Do you want the camera?
Yeah, probably. You can probably see what we're... Just let me move this a second.
We're having a tour of the workshop.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you don't want a tour of that.
We're going to do the whole, let's look inside the keyhole. Who lives here?
Okay, so what I clean my pyrography tips for is just a piece of leather. Now, this is just a piece of leather off an old sofa. And we're just using the fluffy side. And we've just got some white polishing compound. And you just rub the polishing compound onto the fluffy side of the leather. And then you just take your tips and you just circular motion.
I assume that's when the versa-tip is off, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. When the versa-tip is off, sorry, yeah. It's and it's just a case of just cleaning it.
In Kez's defense, she is used to some pretty stupid questions from me. So, I mean,
yes. No, actually, I do get that question quite a lot. I really should learn to say it first.
Oh, no.
Off and it is cold.
I think you were saying that from a health and safety point of view there, Andy, weren't you? I think you knew the answer.
Well, no. I genuinely want, because some things obviously clean off better when the material encasing them is warm.
That's actually quite nice.
But I had assumed that the obviously bit was just because it was me asking, because again, Kez gets a lot of stupid questions from me, so I understand when she says it like that.
No, sorry. But yeah, now the reason why I clean it with leather and polishing compound when it's cold is basically because it just makes your tips last longer. So what it doesn't do, it doesn't put scratches in your tips. A lot of people do like sandpaper and stuff. Sandpaper, no matter how fine a grit you put on it, will scratch your tips, and these tips will get wrecked really, really easily because they heat up and they cool down and they go soft. So you just have to be really, really careful with them. So yeah, that is the best way to clean without damaging them.
And I think that's called annealing when you get it hot and they go soft. From my metalworking videos I watch, annealing, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Daryl will know.
I prefer to be standing, but that's just me.
New hashtag, keep it classy, Andy.
Yes, it is. Even Huey was telling him to keep it classy earlier. That's bad. Huey's the worst. You're out doing him.
JP Woodwork, you're welcome to the idea. It's not my idea, so you're not stealing it.
What's that?
These Dremel board.
Ah, cool.
Have you got any more questions?
We had a question that was Andy's question actually, which was, what accessories do I need for making my carving smooth in smaller areas? That was the question that you got earlier in the week.
That's the one that you messaged going help.
I often message you lot going help, so narrow it down for me.
Basically, what you need is something I haven't got here. Give me a second and I'll go and find it.
She's wrote this on the sheet and she's not prepared.
Well, I assumed Andy would be prepared for it, not me.
Well,
yes.
Yes, you do need those bits, Mark, but you need other bits first. So what you want is the white, the red, and the brown.
Oh! You need one of these.
Have you got them?
That's the ones, yeah. The small areas, that's the ones.
Yes.
Yes, they're both found before you.
Yeah, probably because they're all in my drawer.
Yes, this was the lady that was doing wood carving, wasn't it? And
yes.
Yeah. What do you call the bit that's like left over? Is it swarf? Or is it like
sawdust?
It's the bits when you're carving, you get like you get like the fibers, the grain fibers that are still there that need to be sanded down because obviously painting them or anything, everything sticks to them. They're horrible. Yes, those bits in there. Now you can use the white abrasive, yes, discs, those there. And they are absolutely brilliant. That's a 120 that Andy's got. So they come in 36, 80, I think it is, and then 120.
And then
you can go
as well.
Do they do two? Well, then it's not 80, then is it? So it's
no, it's 36, 120,
36, 120, and 220. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you can move on to like using those buffs, and then obviously what you can do is like Mark, when you do your pyrography, you go down to using your 320 buffs, and then your pyrography tip won't stick in the fibers of the wood. That makes sense. Yeah. So sorry, Andy.
Or if it's carbon, it's nice and smooth.
Yes, it is nice and smooth.
He couldn't remember the question, let alone answering it.
I couldn't remember my question either, so I won't worry.
Yeah,
I didn't know the answer to the question when it first came in.
And Andrew,
I forgot the question, and I still didn't know the answer to the question. So no, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, the fluffy bits.
Well, it looks like it's unanimous here, because there we are. We have Fluffy there. We have Fluffy from Andrew, and we have Fluffy from Wayne.
Yeah. So the fluffy bits of the wood.
So the wood turners say it's fluffy bits.
Fluffy bits, right. So next time I'm sitting in a very serious product development meeting with my American product team.
You need to sand your fluffy bits.
We need to sort this out. I'm going to go, well, what you need to do, lads, is you need to sort out our fluffy bits.
Yeah.
And stop spending so much time on TikTok.
And stop spending so much time.
Yeah.
Do you know how many TikToks they release all the time? That's all. I'm sure that's all they do. Oh, they're not watching, are they?
Possibly.
Zip it, Mark. Zip it.
Possibly. No, you never know. I mean, it was very.
They're really good TikToks. I find them really entertaining. Oh, they're hilarious.
Brilliant.
Hashtag Andy's nickname should be Fluffy.
Yeah.
One for the
they were the questions for this month.
No, I've got one better. It should be Andy keep Fluffy, keep it classy.
Fluffy, keep it classy.
Do I feel like I'm going to get to Maker Central and have a lot of people that I've not met before go, hey Fluffy? I'm like,
yeah, but at least you know they've been watching the show.
That's true. That is very, very true, and it will be lovely to meet everyone. Well, that would be cool.
You should have a pocket full of stuff like stickers or pens, and anybody who comes up to you and says, "Hi, Fluffy," gets a free sticker.
You need to give them something, yeah. Yeah.
We've just made that
throw it at them and run in the opposite direction.
We've made it a thing.
Yeah, we can put posts out before Maker Central to make sure that happens.
Go make sure you see Fluffy at Maker Central. Sorry, Andy.
Oh, dear. Did we get any questions in the chat that we need to answer? I don't think we did.
No, I think we've answered them along the way.
I think we've answered as we've gone along. Yeah.
It's easy to answer them along the way.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. But if anyone does in the chat have any questions, I mean, obviously send them into the email address or send them directly to us all. The chances are, if you send it to me, I am probably going to ask these three anyway. So I don't know if you want to bypass the
new challenge has been set by Andy from AGK.
Everyone give Andy a fluffy item.
I'm actually interested to see how that's going to work out.
Do you know we're at 8 minutes past now?
Yeah. Yes, we're going. That's all, folks.
No, I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying this is now the longest show, I think.
Oh, is it?
Oh well.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I mean, it's only the fourth one, so it's not really an achievement, but you know.
No, I think so. But no,
so far, be a good time.
Well, come on then, Andy. You got to do the voice.
Does he even know it? Do you know?
Don't tell me I'm gonna die.
Oh dear me. On that note, folks, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's been great tonight. I've enjoyed it.
It has. It has. Remember, guys, just talk.
Just talk. Yeah.
Just talk.
Just talk. Don't forget to send us your stickers and your projects and your questions and stuff. But on a serious note, as Kez says, just talk. And we will see you all on Sunday, the 26th of March.
Can't wait.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Next time. Bye-bye. Are we still there? No.